Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester.
And I'm John Rush.
And we're glad you're here. We have a great show lined up. We have a video just awesome. So first, let's get started with the weather, brought to us, of course, by Haney Technical Center at 767-5500. Today's water temperature is 64 degrees, and air temperature is going to be somewhere between 47 and low and 66.
That's starting to go back up, right?
That's going to be a mild day, and we've had a lot of rain. More rain may be coming, so just keep your eyes to the skies. But let's take a look at our tides today. Today's Tuesday, February the 26th, folks. We're wrapping up February really quick, and we look at it all week long. We had neap tides, just not a lot of activity going on there and not a lot of motion there. So whatever the wind does is going to determine what part of the bay you want to fish in, okay? So, and while we're in this segment, too, I want to go ahead and make sure we do our fishing game times, John. Make sure that we get those done. And they're brought to us by who?
Mark Howard.
Mark Howard from
Edgewater Beach Realty.
Okay, there's a phone number right there. Appreciate Mark being part of the Panhandle Outdoors team. And our times, we're looking at 12:07 to 2:07 this morning. But right after lunch today, you're looking at 12:31 to 2:31. So take some time off from lunch, and they take an extended lunch and get to the outdoors. All right. Now listen, we do have some things coming up. I'm going to go ahead and mention, we're talking about all kind of fishing we're doing, but now catfishing, now is that one of your...
My friends and I from whenever we're up at Lake Martin in Auburn, and we're like, all right, we're going to go and spend the night up at the lake, and we're going to catfish all night long. We usually get about 3 hours into it with nothing on the line. We've got 4 different kinds of baits out, and I've never really been that good at catching catfish. Okay,
well, down here, John, you're in catfish country because we have a catfish tournament trail. And
something I've never heard of.
Okay, it just came out with a 2013 schedule, and this is what's set up down here, the Apalachicola Flathead Catfish Tournament Trail. Okay, these are the 4 dates. We'll go over them a lot more later, but start off April 26th over in Liberty County, and then the next one down in Weewall in June, and then in August you go back to Weewall. Then the Grand Championship is September the 27th, and it's going to be a flathead and all freshwater catfish. So it is it's really a cool thing, and a lot of folks get into it, and you fish all night, you fish with brim and all that. We'll talk more about it later. I just want to give you all the schedule. But let's talk about what we're doing today, our video.
Okay.
You want to start us off on it?
Well, I didn't really know exactly what we were doing until last minute. You kind of kept me in the shadow.
Come on, John. Let's do this.
But well, we started out. It's the guy that came up. His name is Andrew, and who all was? I mean, we had lots of sponsors there.
It was Michael Harris with the Seasons of Hope, and that organization is quite a ministry to
very neat
and,
what they do.
Michael and Dad and does a great job. And 2 guys came down from Waycross, Georgia, and as sponsors, and we all met over at Mike Miller's place Friday night for a cookout.
An awesome property.
I wish, we're way back in the woods. I wish I would have videoed the amount of food that John ate. We had a campfire, and everybody. We had about 10 or 15 people there. And,
well, I mean, whenever you've got a crawfish boil, a low country boil, and grilled chicken. And that's probably the most food I've seen.
And all the trimmings.
In a couple of months.
I went home.
Potatoes.
I went home and told Gail. I said, "It was back like when in college days. John didn't have any food. I remember that."
I think I ate probably about 75 crawfish.
You must have. I know I ate my 1 plateful, and I couldn't eat more than one. And I go 2nd plate, John, 3rd plate, John, and everybody's already finished eating. And John just skipped on going. But he enjoyed it. I enjoyed seeing him. I enjoyed it. But it was all about Andrew. And we got to meet Andrew and his aunt and his cousin and set up a nice hunt and everything. And Andrew is a 16-year-old young man from Arab, Alabama, and he has liver cancer. And he was so optimistic and positive, and it was such a thrill just to meet him.
It was great to meet him and to be around him the entire time and feel his spirit while he was there. I mean, he was hyped that night while we were eating. He had a smile on his face because he knew what he was going to be doing the next day.
That's the thing about it, and he wants to play football. We were talking to him. He wants to play football next year for Arab High School up there, and he just has a great attitude. But we all wanted to get together and film this trip they had set up for him, and you know,
a very special trip.
Mr. Moody was honored us with letting us hunt on his property, and you went there Saturday morning with the camera.
I went there Saturday morning, and I only saw one doe that whole morning.
Yeah.
But we were on the ground blind, which you'll see where Winston got to get up. You were in the tree stand.
Yeah, and I went up there Saturday afternoon.
And that morning they saw like 3 or 4 bucks, but they were too far away and they were off to the right in the thick of the woods. They never came out into the field. But you got lucky.
Well, we you know, it's the whole weekend was special. I mean, that Friday night was special, and got up Saturday morning and it was cold, and then Saturday afternoon, and it all culminated. You're gonna see it in this video how it ends and all, but it never is automatic. You might think you're in a prime place, but it's still not automatic. And to everybody sort of chipped in and did their share, and of course want to thank everybody, like Mike Miller for putting his place up, Mike Pettis for cooking all that good food and all. And
he did an awesome job. He taught me how to purge a crawfish.
Yeah,
too.
purge the crawfish. Yeah, all those things, all those little things added up, and we were laughing about. We put about 4 hours in Friday night, about 4 hours in Saturday morning, about 4 hours in Saturday afternoon, then an hour or two, about an hour or so of editing. We probably put 13 to 14 hours into this 15-minute video, but it's well worth every second we did.
It is.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to start rolling in a minute. We're going to just we're going to take a break, and then we'll come back and start rolling the video. But I want you to sit back and enjoy it, and you know, we all count our blessings, and y'all remember Andrew and your prayers and his family and all, and thank you for doing the work you did on it.
No, of course.
Okay.
I'm glad I got to do it.
All right, so let's go ahead and take this break, and we'll come back hunting with Andrew up there at Moody's Farm. Okay, be right back. All right, folks, we're up here on a Friday night up at Mike Miller's place, and we're getting ready to have a big cookout, and we're getting started. Mike Pettis is the chief cook, the chief do-it-all.
I'm the hired help.
This man does everything. Now, Mike, tell us what you're going to do right here.
Well, no, I'm not going to do it. You're fixing to do it. You're going to purge these crawfish. We're going to put them in that water, put some salt on them, and let them regurgitate, and then they'll be ready for boiling.
All right. Really nice. I mean, they look healthy, don't they?
They look delicious. That's what they look.
All right.
Salt.
Okay, Mike.
If you've ever had a Labrador duck hunting out in the bay, and after he gets a lot of salt water in him, he'll regurgitate. It's just the salt itself makes them basically getting the mud, the contents out of their body.
Okay. So
Adding
the salt water.
Salt water and a live crawfish.
Live crawfish gets the mud out of them.
That's the idea.
That's the theory.
That's what we're trying to do.
Folks, we're up here at Mike Miller's place, and we have a special guest up here. We're going to talk to. This is Andrew. Andrew, good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
All right, introduce all your family and all.
This is my nanny, and here's Cassie, my cousin, and then I'm down here with Mike.
Okay. Mike Harris, y'all recognize Mike? He's always here by the campfire. And what we're going to do now, we got a big deer hunt coming up in the morning. But now, where are you from?
I'm from Arab, Alabama.
Arab, Alabama, and you looking forward in the morning?
Yes, sir.
But first, we got to eat some good food tonight, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Now, tell us what you like to do in the outdoors.
I like to go hunting, deer and fishing and duck hunting.
You like duck hunt?
Yeah.
Now, we're around the campfire. I got FSU. Mike's a big FSU fan, and I'm a Gator, and John's he's a big War Eagle. What are you?
I'm a LSU Tigers.
Now, he lives in Arab, Alabama. That's hard to picture that, but that's good. When you fished and all hunted in the past, what are some of the things you've taken?
Some bass and crappie and catfish, that's about it.
Yeah. Now, what are you going to be shooting tomorrow? What kind of gun?
A 7 mag.
7 mag. All right, now, how big a deer do you think you're going to get?
Hopefully bigger than an 8. Bigger than my last.
Well, that's good. Cassie, y'all have anything to say, or y'all glad to be down here?
We are so glad to be down here, and we thank Mike and everyone that and this is really making Andrew happy, and we're glad to be here.
All right. Well, we got a big deal going on. We're gonna have all kind of food in a minute. And there's Megan, one of my Megan Miller. Last time we filmed her was at a dove shoot out here where she shot. Tell us how many times you shot.
I shot 33 times and killed one bird, and Coach always has to bring it up.
Well, she's a great outdoorsman. We're glad to have her. All right, so we're all looking forward to tomorrow. We're going to show some food in a minute. You hungry?
Yes, sir.
All right. Also, I have a Panhandle outdoor shirt. Don't you take back to Arab, Alabama with you? Okay. Ann said you wear. How about that? She said you wear a medium. You look like you might wear a large. You wear a large or medium?
Just depends on the shirt.
Okay. All right. Well, you can have that shirt, and Mike's going to have some stuff for you tomorrow. We're glad
Sounds
to have
good.
you down here.
Thanks for having me.
All right. All right, now, when Michael and his dad get somebody together for a hunt and all, they always have it's a weekend opportunity with the families and all, and give them all kind of mementos and all, just make it a memorable occasion for you. So, Michael, what do we have here?
We got some stuff that our sponsors give us around our sponsor stuff. Pull one out of the bag.
Okay.
See what we got first. Nervous to be on camera. We got a hat. Power pole.
Power pole.
Power pole cap.
Power pole hat. Shallow water anchor. Yamaha. Show them the Yamaha hat.
Yamaha?
Yeah.
Also Yamaha shirt.
Okay.
Shirt.
I think it's a neat looking shirt. Yamaha.
Be good for
those
fishing.
guys provide.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Nice.
And here we got you a long sleeve power pole shirt.
Very nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Nice on the back. It's got swift, silent, secure.
All right. That's how you're going to be hunting tomorrow, right?
Yep, that's right.
All right. That's really
just the
nice.
stuff
Wear
we
'em
like.
and enjoy them.
Our
Thanks.
sponsors are very generous. They help us out and they send stuff to give. We just like to present you with something.
Thank you.
We give him. When he was here before, in the summertime,
Yeah.
we give all of our participants a Bible with their name on it. So,
Very good.
and he got that. Everybody gets a Bible and stuff, but he's already got the Bible.
That's great.
We didn't figure we need two.
Okay.
We may have to beat him over the head with the one he's got.
Yes, sir.
A lot of people don't. Some people do. I like them.
Hey, John, this is Mike Pettis has done a tremendous job right here. Mike, that is great, buddy. He cooked all this food. Now, seriously, folks, I'm not just saying. He's cooked all this food. The last couple of hours, he's been working on the program.
got the cooking when I got over here.
That pork chop?
All right, folks, we're up in the tree stand now. We got all set up here, and Andrew's checking out everything. How you feeling, Andrew?
I'm pretty excited. Hope I get a big one.
You excited?
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. And what we're looking at now, we have a big rye field here. Got a good feeder down here. Okay, and Ricky and Keith are down there. Right down there. They're gonna be with us. And we don't know which direction they're gonna come out of. That's a long field. Now, Andrew, tell us what kind of gun you have.
I have a Savage 7 mag with center point scope.
Okay, all right. All right, we're gonna sit back and get ready. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now we have a really strong wind coming out of the northwest, so we're not really sure which way they're gonna come from, Andrew. We're just gonna take a chance, and we're gonna look in all directions. But like you said, I feel like they're gonna come out here from the southeast. If they're walking into the wind, we're really gonna pay attention right this way. Andrew, are you excited?
Yes, sir.
Have you got to hunt much this year? Have you?
I've been duck hunting more than deer, so I haven't deer hunted that much.
It's just about dark. It's still cold. Oh, look down here. They got a heater.
Woo!
You dropped it?
Good shot, boy. Good shot.
You dropped it, buddy.
Right when I was unloading, he looked up and saw him.
Good shot there. Good job
Heck
there.
yeah.
Right here at dark. All right. Good job there. All right, shine a light on how big is he?
He's a 9. 1, 2,
He's a 9. He's got a
5,
kicker.
6, 7, 8, 9.
A 9 point. All right, shine a light on Andrew.
All right, get down there behind him. Lay your gun that way. No, the other way. All right, get around behind
Until
him.
the last minute.
Well, it came out at the last minute. Look at here, buddy. Andrew, are you excited?
Yes, sir. I'm nervous.
That was a fine shot now.
You can go for
Boy, that's a great job. Tell us what happened.
Well, I started unloading my gun, and you told me to look up, and I saw it, and I slowly put the bullet back in there and took a quick shot.
Well, he came out right here at dark, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that was a good shot. All right, Ricky, y'all tell us what's going on. Well, y'all right underneath us.
That's right. We were actually in the ground blind, and we actually thought it was over. And Ricky said, "I think he's unchambering his gun." And the next thing we know, pow! And
We actually looked up in the
yeah, we actually
right
got to
patch and
see
saw
the
deer.
shot, which was a blessing that we actually got to see the shot.
Yeah, we got to see him pull it.
We're here from
down.
Georgia. We represent Carrot Crave, which is a new deer tractor that's come out, and we're excited to be able to be here with Andrew as he's taking a fine whitetail here in Florida.
Well,
South
listen,
Florida.
I met you guys last night. I can tell y'all genuine hunters and all. We're glad y'all came down here and participated and was a part of this.
Oh, we love to be
yes,
here.
sir. We
See that smile on Andrew's face? It's worth it all.
yes, sir.
Oh,
That's
but
right.
you know what was amazing? It was like, we were talking about football last night. It's sort of like the fourth quarter, wasn't it?
It sure was. It was kind of like the fourth quarter, last minute.
I bowed my head in the ground blind, and right before 4 minutes before he shot the deer, and I asked him, I said, "Lord, just give him another chance to bring one out here," and it wasn't but 3 minutes.
Well, that's why we call prayers being answered
That's
right there,
right.
buddy.
Amen,
Well, I was
amen.
up there praying too. I said,
it.
Mike Miller. Oh, Mike. We couldn't do this without Mike Miller.
No.
Stick him up towards his mic. Andrew.
Well, this is the last minute. Andrew, I was getting a little word, buddy. We're about to run out of time.
Pretty excited.
Nice,
Let me get one with this camera.
nice buck.
He's a young deer too.
I believe he is.
Looks that way.
All these are hunters coming out
Yeah,
of the
about
woods.
half of them probably know it's a stop.
Yeah. What's all going to do? We're going to do the closing on the tailgate on this very successful hunt. We got Keith and Andrew, and Ricky. All right, guys. This is a nice buck. First of all, y'all tell us where y'all from.
We are actually from a little town called Waycross, Georgia. We represent Carrot Crave. We came down here to sponsor this hunt for Andrew, and we were blessed enough to be able to go on a piece of property to where the deer were abundant. There were plenty of deer, and it was a last-minute thing. We didn't think it was going to happen, but we said a little prayer, and God blessed us, and Andrew is sitting here now with a fine whitetail.
Finished product
Right.
that the Lord has blessed him with.
Amen.
All right.
Good little 9-point.
Andrew, how you feel, buddy?
I feel real blessed and happy that I got to take this deer.
Well, listen, that was just a nice shot. and you know, it came out right before dark. And speaking of being blessed and all, it was just a blessing to me to be in the stand with you and watch you react to it, and just, you know, it's just something special about hunting. But to finish off a hunt trip like this, Ricky and Keith, it's special, isn't it?
It is. It don't get no better. Just to see that smile on that young man's face right there, it don't get no better. God is good. God is good.
That's exactly why we come and want to be a part of it. We met Andrew before, and he's just a wonderful, wonderful person.
Well, fellas, I was just glad to be a part of this, and we're going to show this on Panhandle Outdoors. On behalf of Panhandle Outdoors, we congratulate you and thank you for helping us to do this.
Yes, sir. We thank y'all very much for having us.
We had a lot of help, a lot of people that helped us out.
I want to thank Michael Harris and Seasons of Hope, and great job they did. And Andrew, you're going to come down and get another one soon.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. See you later.
See you.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.